I, Gilgamesh, do solemnly bow under the radiance of the sun and the luminescence of the stars, in the presence of the gods, to serve as an Amalek, the blessed inheritor of the eternal fire. I vow to be both noble and true, to heed the divine voice, and to aid my people against all hardships and foes. I also swear on my bonded soul to ease the world's pain and to fulfill my sworn obligations regardless of the price.
And I am impressed. We will make history together.
I give my breath to the winds, my strength to the lands, and my spirit to the firmament, that it rain down into the blessed earth and the depths of the waters to seal my oath for all time and for all those who would follow in my path.
Well, imagine the kinds of people you run into on the roads around here. But you're looking a little haggard, if you don't mind me saying so. Had an eventful journey, have you? Thought I heard scuffling in those ruins. I was thinking there might be some treasure in there. But you don't look like you found something. You look like you're still searching. Now that you mention it, there was an old codger a few paces back. They've got a proper city that direction. I'll be going back soon enough. But if you want to go after this geezer, go that way and just ask around town.
Welcome to Oxborough, traveler. I hope you've brought coin to spend and goods to trade. We're always open for business. Whatever services you seek, you will find in Oxborough. I guarantee you that. All types for hire. What manner of person do you seek? I have to say, it is a very specific person, and frankly, one that no one has ever asked for. You're the first. But I did see him not long ago. He's quite, balmy, you know? And I'm not sure if he's for hire. Constable Messiah often humors him with conversation. Ask her about him.
Welcome to the Autumn Rest. Always a colourful place to be. You're here to check in? Be my guest. Haha, literally.
Oi, you're not Riker. Better looking than that old horse-faced lout you are. But look at what you bring. The people of this settlement need this food more than ever. You've done us a great turn, getting more sustenance into the settlement. The gap between the rich and the poor grows steady here in Everfall. As for the rich, though, the noble families. There's old money, the Publius, Sharma, and Ayad families. And then there's new money with the Sacco and O families. They run this town with their coin and have plenty to spare. Well, the rich fancy their fashions. The finer the better. The hides of midnight wolves are highly prized. If you could acquire some from their den, I could turn them into fine coats. We'd share the profits, of course.
You don't look like an antiquarian. What business could you possibly have with... Egads, my notes! And you're carrying some of those peculiar ancient devices. Does this mean you visited the towers yourself? William Heron, gentleman antiquarian. Frankly, I'm astounded that you came to me at all. The average adventuring sort would have pawned the whole lot. Since you are clearly no ordinary muscle for hire, would you be interested in collaborating with me? Think about the possibilities. Your brawn, my brain, and a host of mysteries to solve. Perish the thought! You'll handle anything in the field. We will both be credited on any works I write. And of course, you will be compensated with coin and any... items that are irrelevant to my studies. I'm glad we have an understanding. Now, we will begin further field exploration with towers Perseus and Lupus. The towers are named for constellations associated with ferocity and martial might. Be on your guard.
Step right up! Step right up! For a showdown you will never forget! 2 teams enter, and after a clash of skill and brutality, a team emerges victorious. Are you courageous enough to brave the arena? What is the arena? Why, it is in the grand tradition of my motherland of Rome. It is a battle spectacular of 2 teams going head-to-head in combat. It requires skill, coordination, and an unshakable mettle to participate.
Ah, always good to welcome a guest to Oxborough, and one who appears to have means. The signs are auspicious today, you know. Whatever you came to our fair city looking for, I'm happy to help. You've only to ask. You're looking for Jonas, really? That is a rather outlandish notion. Are you a long-lost relative? Caretaker? He's quite far gone, I'm sorry to say. Comes through town now and then, often raving about corrupted. I've asked him to bring his concerns to me to avoid worrying anyone, of course. In Oxborough? Don't be absurd. This city was founded by the Roman legions centuries ago, including yours truly and my valiant husband, Centurion Mesha. In all this time, the city has never fallen. Jonas means well, but his fears are unfounded. That said, I don't know where he is. Ask Atticus at the inn, he'll know.
If you're here to request a ballad dedicated to your family's glory, you'll have to get in line. Half of Oxborough is acting on that craze just now. Or perhaps you're looking for something a little more nuanced. Do tell. Oh, you're a friend of Jonas. How marvelously charming. I always worry after him. Quite lonely, the old man, but he likes it that way. Oh, I've offered to let him stay in my proprietor's guest suite, but he prefers his little hut on the pond north of the city. You'll find him there. Good luck.